Hello and welcome to Storytime Men with Tom and Ben. We have a cracking edition for you today. We're here to talk about Clerk. I reckon this is the most exciting import we've ever brought into my racehorse. I can't wait to talk about him. His name is a Little Arrogant. He's by Shocking. He's a New Zealand trial winner and he's coming soon.
He's coming he's actually just released now. You can buy him, believe it or not. Are we pumped for that? Yeah! Now, this guy, we picked him off from New Zealand. He had an elite trial. I love the word elite. Have a look behind us. Check it out, Ben. Talk us through it. What did you like?
Look, when we look at this trial and we think about whether we'll bring a horse in or not for my racehorse owners, and we've got a pretty good track record with it. He reminds us a lot of what we saw with Willie Do It as well as Engine of War, and it really distills down to one key word, which is movement. He's so free-flowing. He hadn't had much work put into him at this point in time, and he's just monstered his opposition, and he's just done it effortlessly with a lot of ease. He's just absolutely charging through there. We'll show you a Willie Do It trial as well, what we saw with him, and then also with Engine of War's jump out. And you can see that they all just cover the ground really well. This horse is over 16 hands and he's over about 550 kilos. He's not small.
He's a big boy.
That's what we like to see when we're trying to buy Group 1 winners, which we have done in the past. And Willie Do It's obviously gone on to win the New Zealand Derby and now running in the Golden Eagle, and Engine of War is on his way to a VRC Derby. So it's going quite well.
Definitely. Now, when you look at this trial, what I want to do is play a little game with you guys. One word to describe a Little Arrogant and his trial. Nathan?
Arrogant.
Fred?
Big.
Incredible.
See, 3 great words there. We're absolutely loving it. Now, we've got the Willie Do It connection, Engine of War, chosen from the same bloodstock approach. Tick, in my view, that's a very good thing. Thanking you. Now, I'm Thunderstruck. Does I'm Thunder strikes twice?
Well, let's hope it does, because this guy's by Shocking, who's also the sire of I'm Thunderstruck. And I remember when we used to watch I'm Thunderstruck, and he was such a great horse on the track. He was also always so big and imposing. He was an absolute beast. Looked a lot like Hercules and ran extremely fast. He was a Group 1 weight for age champion. He won the Group 1 Maccabi Diva over a mile. He then won the Turak Handicap over 1600. And arguably one of his most exciting wins was the Golden Eagle over 1500 metres as a 4-year-old, where he came slightly off the pace and just nailed them on the line. So, whooshka. When you look at I'm Thunderstruck,
look at the blaze.
Exactly.
As well.
We're showing you up here a bit of a comparison of I'm Thunderstruck and a Little Arrogant. What you'll see is the markings are very similar. They're both standing over 16 hands and they're both over about 550 kilos. So they are dead ringers of each other, and I think what I like about the way that this guy moves, it reminds me a lot of what we used to see with I'm Thunderstruck on the track, and I think there's a lot to be excited about here with these similarities. And it's not just us saying it, it's when we talk to Andy Williams, who was our bloodstock agent on this one, Lindsay Park, even the previous owners of a Little Arrogant from the team at Hong Kong, they saw a lot of similarities themselves. So yeah, it's pretty exciting really if he can translate that sort of form onto the racetrack.
Absolutely. Now, I'm Thunderstruck, also by Shocking. A Little Arrogant is by Shocking.
Correct.
He's very versatile, isn't he? Melbourne Cup winner, Maccabi Diva winner.
Yes.
Now, we talk about progeny, or do you want to touch on Shocking first, just as a horse?
Yeah, I think you've summed it up well there. He's obviously won Group 1s at weight for age and handicap, spanning from a mile at the Maccabi Diva right through to the Melbourne Cup at 3,200 metres. So he was by Street Cry himself, which is the famous sire of
Street Boss.
No, yeah, well, I was going to say Winx, but Street Boss also works. And then so he could stretch, he could do it all. And what we see with Shocking and his progeny is they have that versatility that he used to show on the racetrack. They're able to win. We've got an Oaks winner in there. We've also got plenty of mile winners, as we've spoken about, Golden Eagle winners. And so what we find with the best Shocking breeds, they're put over mares with a lot of 1,200, 1,600 speed. And that's what we've got here with Hugging to Kiss as the dam of a Little Arrogant. And so some of Shocking's best progeny.
So we've got El Vencedor. He was a star over in New Zealand.
Yep.
Like four on the trot. and then won the G1 Bone Crusher.
Absolutely.
So that's a tick. Very good. Anything else to add on El
Yeah,
Vencedor?
no, nothing else to add on El Vencedor, but Here to Shock is obviously trained by Lindsay Park, who we're going to be getting a Little Arrogant. So massive tick there, some good synergies.
And he's humming at the moment as well.
He is humming.
Nearly $3 million in prize money, so that's a...
That is actually a very, very good statement, and I think that's why when we're talking with JD Hayes, a big reason why they like this guy is they've obviously had a lot of success with Here to Shock, and they actually think he's far bigger and stronger than what Here to Shock was, and that's been also came through from our vet and team over in New Zealand who look at him on the ground when we ask them to, when we're thinking about buying one. They've said this guy he's a lot stronger than a lot of the shocking progeny they see.
Absolutely. Now, Lindsay Park, they've got their hands on him now. What's the plan? Obviously, we've got trial race targets, this preparation, autumn, spring. Talk to us. What's the big reveal?
Do you know what? I will reveal it, but we've got this really passionate crowd next to us. I want them to tell us where they think a Little Arrogant should target when he gets to the racetrack. He's obviously just landed in Australia, so he'll race through the spring. So I want him to focus more on his autumn campaign and what the pipe dream target for him could be. Nafani.
I'm going to say Cox Plate.
Alrighty.
Look, I'm going to say the Turnbull into the Cox Plate. King will get a double there.
Cha-ching.
So,
Cox Plate has to be that.
Well,
so
Cox
they
Plate.
want to go to the Cox Plate. I mean, I'd take a Cox Plate.
I'd take a Cox Plate for sure. We've got Willie Dewitt, who's running in the Golden Eagle as a 4-year-old. The Golden Eagle could also be another great opportunity for a Little Arrogant, $10 million this time next year. But I think bring him into the autumn. Bring him over here now. He'll have a couple of races through the spring and summer. Get him through the autumn carnival. Maybe an Oz Guineas at Flemington, 1,600 metres could be a good starting point. And then the spring, could be a Golden Eagle, could be a Cox Plate. If racing sorted its pattern out, maybe we could do both. How good would that be?
Absolutely. Now, you've heard it here first, the Golden Eagle. It's the big ambition. That's why we're in racing. Let's dream. A Little Arrogant. Go and get your hands on him.
Get a figure.